Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's a Noob review of Nikon's Nikon1 J5. This is their 1-inch sensor camera. It's the latest in the J series. I've had it for a while, gotten accustomed to it. There's 5 reasons you need to buy one, and maybe 5 reasons why you should avoid it. Reason number 1 why you should buy it: build quality. This sucker is built like a tank. It is solid, it's hogged out of a single piece of, I don't know, something really heavy. So it feels really, really solid in the hands, though it's tiny. Only bad part is the kit lens. Plastic. It is 10 to 30, so it's got some, it is useful for actually doing what I'm doing with this D500 with a 15 to 30 on it. Reason number 2 why you might want to buy the Nikon1 J5. It actually does make an image. I mean, that's why I buy a camera, right? To make an image. And it does do that. Reason number 3 you might want to buy the Nikon1 J5. It has an autofocus system. It has one, yes it does. And believe it or don't, it actually works really, really well. I wish I had a way to demonstrate outside of going, but I don't. So you just got to take my word for it, or pick one up, try it out, see if it works. It is spooky quick, confident, and will follow a face around with no problem whatsoever. That's reason 3. Reason number 4, I think I'm on 4, that you need to buy a Nikon1 J5. The video quality. Video quality is actually not bad. The 4K is pretty good. It is electronically stabilized, and the lens is VR stabilized. 4K does crop though, so there is that to take into consideration. Several of my videos have actually used the 1 J5 just because I didn't feel like lugging the D500 around with this lens. I just haven't quite gotten used to it yet, but we're getting there. That's reason number 4. Reason number 5, the microphone built into the camera is actually really good. It does a pretty good job of cutting out wind noise. And the sound quality out of it, considering what it is usable. I mean, I've bolted this thing to the outside of my car and driven it down the road, and the sound quality was still good. The wind noise was minimal. So there's that audio quality. That's number 5 out of 5 reasons why you should buy the 1 J5. I don't know how well you can hear that. The sound is astonishing. I want this in my house. Reason number 5 you may want Nikon1 J5 is the flippy screen. It's got a flippy screen. And it's not like the other Nikon 1 series. This one actually flips all the way up so you can see yourself while you're filming. Now, I'd show you that, but it's busy filming something else right now. I'll show it to you in a minute, but for right now, I'll show you what it's doing right now. Right now, I'm using the flippy screen to hold itself up because I didn't bring a tripod, because I'm stupid. But man, that thing sounds really good. I've never heard it this close before. Got to hang out with Mabel, watch her play. It's pretty cool. Anyway, back to this 1 J5. It's got the flippy screen. That's point number 6, I think. And it's got the flippy screen, what for you to look at what you're doing. Reason number 6 why you need to buy a Nikon1 J5 is lens adaptivity. Yes, lens adaptivity. Did I just make that word up? I don't know. You can mount every F-mount lens ever made on the Nikon 1 series using the FT1 adapter. You can use AIS lenses or non-AIS lenses, or all brand new lenses, and most of them will retain every single bit of their functionality. So 5 reasons you do not want to buy the Nikon1 J5. It's got this vertical flippy screen so you can see yourself while you're filming. Downside to that is whenever you flip it to vertical, it changes all your settings. You have no control over any of the settings when you flip it vertical. It does whatever it wants. It's reason number 1. Also, while you're filming this way and you want to go to selfie to explain it in something, it stops recording. It's a bit of a pain. So that's reason number one, you don't want to buy one. This guy taking pictures down there, stay out of a shot. Reason number two, you do not want to buy the Nikon 1 J5. It overheats. If it's over 80 degrees and you're filming, it's going to shut off. Also, the interval timer. If you set the interval timer, say you set it to 99 shots or 999 shots, because that's the maximum you can set it to, it's going to quit after about 145. Be like, 100. He asked for 999. I know, but 145 is obviously enough. It's a bit like having a hot blonde trophy wife. Good luck telling it what to do. Number three reason you do not want a Nikon 1 J5. The image quality sucks. Native ISO is 160, and it's kind of sort of okay. Stay below 800, definitely. But weirdly, 800 is better than 400. So let's get 400 altogether. 400 ISO is just appalling. Anything above 800, there's going to be so much noise, you're not going to be able to use the image. I can't see myself because this camera doesn't, the camera I'm filming on doesn't have a flippy screen. But what the heck is that? Anyway, another reason, part of the image quality sucking, is it has absolutely zero dynamic range. Zero stops at dynamic range. And the way I shoot, that's just not good at all. Reason number 4 out of 5 reasons you do not want to buy a Nikon 1 J5 is it's got a 10-minute cap on recording. I just did a quick lap around the mountain. Took about 12 minutes, I think. I didn't time it. And of course, it stopped in the middle of it. Or it might have overheated. I don't know. So, yeah, 10-minute recording cap. Reason number 5, top of the camera is naked. No hot shoe, no cold shoe. It's got a tiny little pop-up flash. Tiny, tiny. Which I never use. It's got a quarter 20 on the bottom, which is good, I guess. I guess it's a pro, but yeah, no hot or cold shoe. Reason number 5. Reason number 6, that you probably do not want to buy a Nikon 1 J5. All the creative modes and menus are confusing as. So if you're digging around in a menu, an option is just not going to be there if you have it in the wrong creative mode, which I guess that's better than being grayed out. But then you get in the right creative mode, and you go back and you forget where it should have been to start with. Confusing. Reason number 7 you probably don't want to buy a Nikon 1 J5 is it's probably not as tough as it feels like. I have another version of this camera, the Nikon 1 V3. It took a little spill off of the arm of my sofa onto a rug that was over a thickly padded carpet. Didn't even bounce. It was not nice cushioned little plop. And now I get nothing but lens errors out of it. It's not that robust. Might be a fluke. I don't know. Another thing that might be a fluke is, for some reason, editing software does not recognize the audio that comes out of this camera if you record for more than 1.5 minutes. If you record for more than 1.5 minutes, the editing software will recognize exactly 59.99 seconds of audio. If you record for less than 1.5 minutes, it recognizes all of it. It might be my example of the camera, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But I can go into audio editing software with the video and export the audio, all of it, and dump it into my video editing software. So there's a workaround to it, it's just a bit of a pain. But those are 5 reasons you should buy, and 5 reasons you probably don't want to buy. I would suggest that if you can find this little camera with a lens and a charger and a battery for less than $200, that'd be a good value. If you're an experienced shooter, you're probably going to be frustrated with it because it's nothing like a DSLR. The manual modes are hard to find. If you're a new shooter, you're probably going to be confused with it because it is kind of hard to use. That being said, if you just leave it in an automatic mode, you should be fine. Just leave it in auto. Don't try to change anything. And you can focus on your composition and not worry about what your settings are. But anyway, that's 5 reasons. Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't buy the Nikon 1 J5. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Reason number 8 that you probably do not want to buy the Nikon 1 J5. Haven't been using it for very long, maybe 30 minutes tops, 40, and it's eaten all 3 of its batteries. Not good, not good. And there's a bug on you. Go away.